Hey guys, what is going on? It's Being Sass Games here, and today I've got a video for you, and I got another PlayStation Vita review for Freedom Wars. Alright, this is, I would say, in my top 10, probably, PS Vita games I own, and, I've been doing a lot of PS Vita reviews, and I've been spacing them out. I'm gonna keep them a little closer together, probably, maybe even once a week for the reviews, because I have a lot of games left, and I didn't want to use them all, but now my channel's been going through a drought. I'll just use them. So, I hope you guys enjoy the review. Anyway, we're just going to get right into this. So, for my good points, I always make a list so I remember what was good and bad, and so I kind of have an idea of what to say, but I don't write a script anymore because I feel I sound like a robot when I read it. So anyway, for my first bullet point on the good points is an interesting story, alright? The story for Freedom Wars is, in the beginning of the game, you somehow lose your memory, and you can't remember anything that happened up until that day. And that actually adds some interesting things into the story later on. Some people you may have known in the past, but you have no clue who they are. But you get thrown into prison for 1,000,000 years. A little excessive, I know, that's a little dumb, but it does add for some cool gameplay. When you do your missions, instead of getting like XP or whatever, or points, you get years reduced from your prison sentence. And you collect materials in these missions, right? And these materials you can sell to the government or your panopticon, which is the city you live in, like the prison you live in, but it's like as big as a city. You sell it to the government, and then you get years taken off your sentence. And that's actually pretty cool. Now, secondly, we've got cool boss fights. And when I say cool, I mean these things are awesome. You have so many huge, I don't even know what to call them. They're like robots or aliens, and they're huge. And it's so fun to just get a group, even if it's just computers, you and like 3 or 4 other computers that your character's friends with throughout this story. You guys just attack this giant robot, and it's awesome. Or, you can do it with a whole bunch of friends. You just all group up together, strategically take down these huge robots, and it's a load of fun. And there's many different missions. Some you just kill robots to keep an area safe, and some you actually have to collect citizens, because actual citizens and not prisoners, the prisoners have to go save the citizens, and sometimes these big robots kind of take them. So yeah. And then there's also these rival panopticons, which are like from a whole other country, I believe, and they will take your citizens as well, and you'll have to go fight them, which are like normal people. You have to fight them to take them back. But anyway, that's enough for the boss fights. We've got an active multiplayer community. I'm telling you, everybody who has Freedom Wars loves to play multiplayer. I love to play it, Jay loves to play it, Alex loves to play it, Lyoko loves to play it. So yeah, we all love to play it. It's so much fun. It's like Call of Duty. But you don't have to fight those big robots like you do in the story. You have to collect the citizens. And you have to collect the most citizens until the game runs out, like the time. And I will say though, it's quite difficult, because if there's one citizen left, your whole team's going for it, and the other team's going for it. It's like domination, basically. But actually, no, it's like capture the flag, if you think about it. So yeah, it's pretty fun. But anyway, after that, we've got lots of content and replayability. I love this bullet point. I'm so happy I put it in, because there's a lot of free content on the PlayStation Store, a lot of free guns and items and resources to help you with these boss battles. And also, oh god, I just forgot. Yeah, normal DLC that you can buy. I don't really think it's worth it, but still, it's there if you want it, alright? And then for number 5, we've got a great global system, alright? The reason I say this is because when you create your character, right, you don't create him and put him in a place. I guess it's just asking for, information, basically. It doesn't even matter. And it's like, oh, what country are you in? And I was thinking, oh, it's gonna basically depend on what language it's gonna be in. So I was like, alright, USA. And then I checked the leaderboards, and I'm ranked with the whole United States on what country has had the most sentence reductions. Like how many years we've lost and all that. So it's actually pretty cool. And how many things we donated. And then you can get ranked among that country. So I really enjoy that. And for number 6, guys, we've got cool weapons. And when I say cool, I mean really interesting futuristic weapons. There's some old weapons, it's basically a carbine from Resistance or real life actually. And there's like death machines. I'm talking like Black Ops 1 Zombies death machine. I love that gun. It's so cool. And then there's this weird like all white looking gun. You have it over your shoulder and you shoot little grenades at things and it just sticks to them. It's so fun. And then there's just normal like energy assault rifles and all that. It's pretty cool. And that adds a new mix to the game because you can upgrade your weapons using facilities, which is another thing I was going to put. The upgrade system is really cool. You can have an ammo facility where it's basically a factory and you're in charge of it and you can level it up. You can produce ammo. You can sell the ammo to the country or prison, whatever you want to call it. And you can make guns. You can upgrade guns. You can make med packs and all that. It's really, really interesting. And it gives you an extra edge that the other people don't have if they don't know how to do that. But I will say for the bad points, we have repetitive missions. A lot of the missions are the same. They're exactly the same. Like, go out, kill 2 huge robots, mission over. Go out, kill 3 huge robots, mission over. Go out, kill a lion with wings, mission over. It's really cool when you get one of the missions that are like that, like the lion with wings. First time you see it, it's awesome. First time you see a giant robot spider, it's awesome. And then they put like 3 of them at you at once, and you're like, what the fuck is this shit? I cannot do this. Then it's really annoying. And another thing is difficult multiplayer. I know I sound like a bitch saying that, but man, are the people in multiplayer tryhards. There's, like on Call of Duty, yeah, there's a lot of tryhards. But you can go on Call of Duty, have a fun little game of multiplayer, no big deal. On Freedom Wars, nah, you're going tryhard or you're getting your ass kicked. Even if you go tryhard, you're still probably getting your ass kicked. Oh man, I just remembered like all the times I got my fucking ass just taken away by the enemy team. And for my second to last bad point, not many people play co-op, and I feel like co-op was the biggest part of that game when it came out because Freedom Wars was a very difficult game, I would say. And the best way to get past something that was really difficult, like if you didn't have the resources to upgrade and all that, you could have your friend hop in and you guys could both do the mission. He would get sentenced off his life. You would advance your story. Really nice way to put co-op. Actually, like, it would make me want to play co-op with somebody if I still get a reward even though it's on their world. Excuse me. And nowadays, just nobody plays it. You either playing story, which I normally do, or you're playing multiplayer, or a mix of both. Never co-op. Co-op's for the losers now. So, it's sad it's like that, but, you know, whatever. And the last bad point, I would say, is the game gets boring after you finish the main story. I have not finished the main story, but I have played Freedom Wars with someone who has, and they're like, yeah, pretty boring. And everyone has said this. If you don't want to grind the same mission over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, like 10 hours a day, you don't want the game. Because when you finish the mission, like not the mission, but when you finish a story, you still have about 700,000 years to go. So think of it this way. You slowly level up. After you do like 5 missions, you get to the next level. There's 8 levels. And let's say there's an average of 10 missions. So there's 80 missions to do. And say when you beat it, you have 700,000 years left. You did 80 missions and it only took 300,000 years off. You're going to have to do 80, so you're at 700,000. Do it again. Now you're at 100,000, and then do it basically halfway. So you got to beat the story twice and then halfway once. That's pretty boring. You played these missions a million times already. So, yeah, that's really the worst part for me because you don't get any more missions after that, especially when you're free. You don't get any missions because you don't have to do work for the government because you're a normal citizen. But I will say the price is $30 American dollars, US dollars. So, yeah, pretty cheap, actually. That's half the price of Black Ops Declassified when it came out, $15 cheaper than Killzone Mercenary, and $20 cheaper than Uncharted Golden Abyss. And I would say those are the 3 most popular games on the Vita. And this game has so much more content to it and replayability than all of those combined. So I feel Freedom Wars is a definite buy. Go ahead and buy it. You beat the game. If you're bored, just turn it in because you're probably never going to play that game again. I'll be honest with you. I played it, I got to level 7, one more level, and then I beat the game, and I got stuck on a mission, and god damn it, those missions are long. They're like 40 minutes long, excuse me. And it's just, I don't have time like that anymore. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and I think you guys should all go ahead and buy this game. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and peace out.